It feels like forever since the mighty V8 beasts have herded together for a tarmac battle, but round one of the 2021 season for the Napa Auto Parts Central Muscle Cars is officially underway. The season will be fought out over 24 races inside 6 rounds, with half of those races using the reverse handicap grid format. The big points, as always, will be hard to harvest, given the high quality of the teams and drivers. But for us watching on, it means excitement and drama. But among the many regulars such as current champion Dean Hansen, multiple champion Dean Perkins, the flying Angus Fogg, the Batmobile of Tristan Tecchi, and the ever-popular battler Clark Hopkins, just to name a few of those many, are a bunch of newcomers. But don't take that as them being rookies. They are in fact veteran drivers, and they have arrived with a serious intent to pilfer and claim as many championship points as possible. We start an inspection of that group by looking at Andrew Porter, who is piloting the ex-Bruce Drayden 1970 Ford Mustang, and it's a heck of a story.
Been talking about getting into muscle cars for about the last 6-7 years, and a mate of mine, Clark Proctor, but he parked his slippers up on us a few months back, and it was pretty much like, nah, we've got to do it before we get too old, because we're getting all too old, too silvery and too fat. And so I thought, we'll hold off for another 5 or 6 years and I think, oh no, I'll be going fishing then. So yeah, we got talking to Foggy and Steve Ross. Steve Ross gave Bruce Drayden a call on his car, and he said that he'd sell it. And coincidentally, he gave old Foggy a call, and he said, yeah, I've run the car and it's got the right bones. And I said, right, it's coming on up to you, and give it the old Foggy magic wand. And yeah, he's worked real hard over the last couple of months, and we've managed to get here.
Now, we all know about 2 of the flyers from the South Island, Andy Knight in his Oldsmobile Starfire Forenza and Michael Wallace in his Chevy Monza. But what about Craig Gilbert, who is peddling a stunningly prepared Chevrolet Camaro?
This is our 71 Chevy Camaro. We're based in Timaru down in the South Island, which is a fantastic circuit, as everybody will know. And we've been racing over the years, from pre-65, Trans Ams, Oscar, all those classes. And I thought we'd given up, to be honest with you, because you get tired of it. I was spending all the money and roaring around the country all the time, missing out on the family stuff. So we took 10 years off actually, and we did some boating and roaring around. And one night I got on the booze with my cobber, Jody Wilson, and we had a bottle of Jack Daniels, and at the end of that bottle of Jack Daniels we were going supercar racing, muscle car racing. So we got on eBay and we bought an old Camaro and imported it, and thanks to Jody, built the whole thing from woe to go. And without guys like that in this class you can't do anything, so really appreciate what he's done. And of course I got the support of my family, my wife, and I've got all my buddies here. So it's a bit of reminiscing really. It's been great fun. We decided to come up to the North Island basically to measure ourselves in the class. We did some racing down the South Island, which was great fun, but a true measure is when you're up against people like Foggy and Dean Hansen and all those guys, and Dean Perkins. So we qualified 6th. I was sort of happy with that. I think there's a little bit more in the driver, to be perfectly honest, but we're looking forward to having a great weekend.
Another newbie to the category is master car fabricator extraordinaire Rodney Heads. Most people would know him as the man that builds and preps for others. But finally, after years of grafting, Rodders has decided to stop watching the fun and instead become part of it.
Wow, how cool is this, man? I've finally put all my spanners down, and I'm getting to race the car for the very first meeting. Just completed my first race. Absolutely stoked. I got this awesome hatchback Tirana that I purchased off Keith Tunnicliffe. It was actually the John Ray car. Complete lot of fun for me. It's all about the fun. It's for a chocolate fish, and I've got all the family here, my wife, my girls, and it's just awesome. And it doesn't matter where I come. We've got cold beers in the fridge at the end, and that's all that matters.
And so it begins. 24 races, and you would be brave to try predict the outcome. One thing is guaranteed though, it will be another must-watch season.